Hi everyone. I'm back to share the rest of the Christie's. I moved my sign. I don't remember what it's called. The best of the 30 days of sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life. Okay, so this is sketch number 16, and it looked like this. Now, I just chose to make mine just vertical and not diagonal, but otherwise it's pretty close to the sketch. Now, I did kind of embellish a little more than what they showed, but I'm sure the embellishments are always up to interpretation. And this is Alex, and she's walking with a floppy hat. I just left it be called Carefree and Happy, even though I kind of wanted to call it Big Floppy Hat. I have that, idea where everything should be just what it looks like. Okay, and here is day number 17. And it looks like this. It's got butterflies, and it looks like maybe stitches or like little trails from the butterflies. And I decided to add these banners that look like they're little hanky banners or little doilies. And this is Skylar, and she was looking out the window. She was getting ready to be the flower girl. And I just love how this turned out. Turned out so adorable. And I just called it Wonder. And this one here is sketch number 18. And now I chose not to do the drips. It's like I did see somebody where they kind of had like paint and kind of squiggled. I really like that. That was really adorable. But I carried my longer things down here as the title and embellishments. So, and that's my oldest granddaughter's. Okay, and number 19, it has a huge title and then 6 spots. 3 of them have the photos in them. Now, I had these long photos and I didn't want to cut them off because this was career day. He's the YouTuber, and I love this, that he's got his hands in his pocket and everything, and it was just, I thought it turned out so adorable. I love it. So, and I couldn't cut off his hands in his pocket because to me it's like, oh yeah, he looks like, a little geeky YouTuber. Even though a lot of us are YouTubers, and I never think of us as, well, maybe we're geeky. I'll tell you, you got to be a little geeky just to find all the information that you need to run a video. Okay, so that one there. And then this one here is number 20. And it's got all like, I think of them as quilt squares, but they're hexagons. And my friend's rooster was sitting out this day, and when I drove in to scrapbook with her, I seen the rooster just sitting there like he was posing. So I took a picture of him, and I had to scrap that. And I probably took the photo a couple of years ago, so I told, I was just kind of listing off things that I needed to scrapbook. So I thought this was perfect with the little, like, it looks kind of country with the hexagons, and I love it. That's Cluck Norris on duty. And this one here is 21. And this was a picture taken in Tacoma, Washington, when I went to see my daughter. And when I seen the bike up against that, I thought, I gotta get a picture of that. So the day that we were down there, it just happened to be raining, and you kind of see that the sidewalk was wet just in front of it. But I did get my photo. I was pretty happy about that. So that's that one. And mine's pretty close. I flipped it, and then I ended up adding this window, so it ended up being a little bigger than the sketch. But I love how it turned out. And this one, it's pretty true to the sketch, except for I only have one photo. This is 22. And I called it Waiting. It was right after they had moved back to Indiana from Washington, and it wasn't quite warm enough to swim yet, but he was really enjoying just sitting there, looking out and thinking about when he was going to get to swim. So I love how that turned out. And here is 23, and this is Alex and Aiden, but this I set up for her because I do his later. And this is a school photo from first grade of the twins. And so that one, it looks pretty close to the sketch, except for I have, well, two photos where they have one long one. And I use tabs instead of tags. And I love the little flags too. Okay, and this one here is 24. Now I don't really do any mixed media, so which this looked like mixed media, but I kind of got that, I think, a similar look where it looks like it was paint drags onto dry paper. That's what it looks like to me. And so this is my oldest granddaughter, or the next to the oldest granddaughter, Tegan. So that's that page. And this one here, it has 4 photos. I've only done 3. Otherwise, it's real close to the sketch. And this is Skylar, and it's Cooking with Skylar. She was pretending to cook with the little, what is it? It's Revereware. It's like a measuring cup. I just think it's so cute. And she's got on my apron, which is way too small for me. I think it shrunk a lot because I don't remember it ever being that small. Okay, and this one here is 26, and this is Alex, the girl twin. And this was when she had done these, I guess they're little mini cheerleaders. And so she's right here. And this one's pretty true, except for I only have 2 photos. They had 4. So I think it turned out adorable. And oh, this is one of my favorite ones. And I'm not really into like the whole triangle angle thing, but I love how this turned out. I like the, you know, the country feel of it. He's at an Amish petting zoo, and here's the sketch. And instead of stitches, I did tearing, and I really love how it turned out. Oh, that's my husband knocking at the door. Just, he didn't bring his house keys. Okay, so that was that one. I think I showed all this. Okay. I love how that turned out with those Minte ducks. So cute. And this one here, this is day 28, and it's got, I don't know whether it's got like 2 pieces here, one here, and then the photos. Or if this is one with something else there, I'm not really sure. And then it's got embellishments and a title. So I actually did just 3 panels of paper, and then I actually ran embellishments right down here. And instead of like having the hearts and all the embellishments, I left this half a paper be my embellishments here. And then I stuck the Santa Claus up where they had like a heart here, and then I staggered my 2 photos. And I just love how they all looked. Even the things that I said scared me I think turned out good. And okay, and I'm missing this one, so just a minute. Okay, this one here is a 2-page spread, and they had like 3 photos, but with something else here in the middle, and then 2 little photos in the title. And then on the second page, it had, to me it looked like a map, but I'll tell you, people did amazing things with it. Mine is just not as creative as this, but I like how it turned out. And I was hoping to get a map of the area where they went to sightsee Michael Jackson's childhood home, but I didn't get that, but I got more pictures. And then, well, so here's mine. I did, she was singing a Michael Jackson song, and her mom had posted it on Facebook, and it was really cute. I know that's kind of glary. Let me see if I can fix it. So anyhow, I made this microphone, and just like a circle, cutting circles and stuff like that to make it. And then I did put the title down in the approximate area where they did. Kind of almost had the same layout. I do not have extra pictures on this one. And then on this one, they had like a picture with a picture on it. Now I just did the picture with a star in the middle because, you know, they're star singers. And then I put the Jackson 5 here. So I got my title. So I actually end up with 2 titles because I did really, it's like a continuation of that she was singing this and how she loves his music. And then they went to visit his house because they live near there. So, or it wasn't too much of a drive to get there, I should say. So that's that one. And then the very last one is this one here where it has a big triangle and then 4 smaller triangles with 3 pictures across, and they have some embellishments here and here and journaling, a title here. So mine's almost the same. Now I did stick my title over here and stick an embellishment over this part. And then I used this tag that I had gotten an embellishment swap. But I love how everything turned out. It's was really fun. I'm so glad I did it, and I got through the 30 days, which I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that because we had vacation. But I did work it out. I just tried to every now and then able to video an extra one, and I got it done. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. Can't wait until they have another one. And I'd like to thank you for watching today. Remember, if you like it, give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you. Bye-bye.